In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to change your transmission fluid. This is my 2007 BMW 335i 6MT, and this is what we're going to be using today. I got this from O'Reilly's. I got 3 bottles for like 50 bucks. You need 2 of these, but I got 3 just in case. I know this says ATF on it. However, this has been recommended by a lot of people. I've been researching and stuff, so we're going to be giving this a shot. The reason I'm replacing it is because I just bought this car about, I want to say like 3 weeks ago. I'm not sure what the condition of the fluid is in the car. When I got the car, it was pretty neglected. It leaked like a lot of oil. The turbos were bad. It was just a mess. So we just changed the turbos on this. As you can see, they're right there. Those were screwed. They had wastegate rattle, the turbine, the shaft. It's just, they were done for. This car actually does have a lot of miles. It has like 170. We just overhauled the whole thing. So I put new turbos on it. I actually put used turbos that came with the car, but they were in good shape. I replaced all the seals. I also replaced all the gaskets and stuff. While I was there, I also replaced the rod bearings. So this car's running smooth now. It's good to go. The only thing with it right now is when I'm shifting from first to second, I can feel kind of like a vibration. It's only sometimes. It's not really a grind, but I'm just going to replace the fluid. It's cheap enough and it's easy enough. It takes like 20 minutes, probably less. So what I would recommend to start off is drive the car. If it's cold where you live, where I live right now, it's 20 degrees. I live in Colorado. So I just drove it to get the transmission fluid a little, make it a little runny, just so it's not thick with the cold. After you do that, you're going to want to get yourself a, ground level surface. And we're just going to jack it up. You want the car to be level as possible. So if you have a lift, that's nice. I don't have a lift. I'm doing this here in the shop. So we're just going to be using the good old fashioned jack and some jack stands. And we're going to jack it up and get it even. So I got the car jacked up as level as it's going to get. I know it looks a little bit tilted, but it's not. The car is on the jack just because those tabs on the bottom of the car, for some reason mine has broken off. So the jacks are here just in case, the Jacksons are here just in case the jack fails, but that's just how I'm going to have to do it. So it's level, fortunately. All right, guys, once you're under the car, you're going to need an 8mm hex bit. And this is your fill plug right here, and this is your drain plug. You're going to want to loosen your fill plug first. Let's see, this is probably going to be really tight. Oops, other way. Oh, okay. So once you got that broken loose, you can now break our our drain plug. Oh shit, this one's actually tighter. Oh, guys. There's not that much room under here. There we go. So now once you got that broken free, you're gonna want to have your drain pan ready. We're just gonna loosen it. Pretty nervous on what this is gonna look like, guys. Let's see. It's a pretty long bolt. Okay, yeah, that is disgusting. So it doesn't look like this fluid has been changed in a while. There's some metal in it. Looks like it definitely has been a while. The metal can look concerning and it can be an issue. It just depends on how your transmission feels. In my situation, I'm just going to change the fluid and pray that it's good. Just get about 2 quarts out of here. Get this out of the way. Awesome. So we're just going to let that drain. I'm going to add a little bit of new fluid in through the fill hole with this removed just to kind of flush it out a bit because this stuff is disgusting. So this is my setup. Got the hose going to the hole right there, the pump, and the bottle. Then we're just going to pump it. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, but let's see. So I left the drain plug removed. There we go. Just wanted to see that clean fluid come out. So now we're gonna put our drain plug back on. I guess it wasn't that dirty. Okay, just like that. And then we'll tighten it. And then we're just gonna pump this fluid until it starts coming out of that hole right there. Like I said, with the car level. So I'll show you guys here in a bit. All right, guys, so we have it dripping now. It's like about 2.5 bottles. So just gonna wanna let it drain until it's trickling. Right now it has too much fluid. All right, guys, so I got it to start pouring out just a bit. It took about 2 full bottles and like half of another bottle, so it basically do need the 3 bottles. We're just gonna let this trickle, and then once it's barely coming out, that's when you want to cap it up. All right, so that's about good. Now we're just gonna put our fill plug back on. Okay, and after that, you're just gonna want to tighten these up, and that's pretty much it. You're supposed to have like a shield here, but mine is missing it, so that's one less step for me. But yeah, you're gonna have a shield here. It's just like a few 8mm bolts, and then you kind of spin it, and then it gets off this hook right here. And as you can see, the underbody of this car is like soaked in oil. This is all previous. My oil level hasn't gone down at all, and I've driven it like 1,000 miles. It's just dirty. So all this, you can see how bad it was. It was even all the way over here. It was just fleeing off the front of the car, the oil pan and the turbo lines and everything, and it was just going all the way to the back of the car. As you can see, everything is soaked in oil. So it's not leaking anymore, but definitely gonna have to clean this up. So after you get these tightened and put your skid plate back on, that's basically it. Just want to lower your car, start it, shift through all the gears, you know, make sure it's good, and then just take it for a drive. So I'm gonna get wrapped up here. I'm gonna clean up. We'll take it for a spin. All right, guys. So now here in the car, right off the bat, the shifts are way smoother. All the gears go in really smooth. So I don't know if it's just in my head or if it actually helped it, but I think it did. So I think it's worth a try. Oh yeah. Yeah, it shifts a whole lot better. So yeah, it looks like in my case, it did help out. I would try this out, see if it helps you out. If you have, you know, any gears being a little weird, I would definitely give it a shot. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you found this helpful, feel free to drop a sub. I'm going to be making more BMR related content, so feel free to check out my other videos. I am going to be doing a single turbo on this, so stay updated on that. And I also am going to make another update on my M55 for the TU pump. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. But till next time.